I would like a banana to eat. Sounds really good right now. Mmm. Jamie, the freaking microwave's being gay again. It's freaking up and messing up.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yep,
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay, so Jay, can you tell me the argument for the claim that all non-Christian worldviews can't account for knowledge?
Yeah, so they're not able to provide a consistent justification for the preconditions of knowledge.
What's the argument for that?
The argument is that when they try to give an account, it falls into contradictions.
So I don't see why that entails that all non-Christian worldviews can't do it. Is it like an
I mean, if you
inductive
can't give an
case?
account for knowledge, you can't argue, so then the debate's over.
Well, you're making the claim, so I was hoping you'd have some argument that could show the claim was true.
Yeah, the argument is that anytime somebody makes this argument, we demonstrate it. So feel free to make the argument for how you give an account for knowledge. I'll be glad to deconstruct it.
Well, you're the one making the claim. I thought you had some, syllogism for the claim.
Yeah, okay, so I'll put it that way, that only the triune God can give an account for the preconditions of knowledge. We have knowledge, therefore the preconditions are true, therefore God's true.
Okay, so why do I think premise 1 is true?
Because if you deny that, then nobody has to give an account for any knowledge, and debate's impossible. So the fact that you're debating shows that you don't actually believe that.
So why would that follow? I don't see the inference.
So you don't think you have to give an account for knowledge?
I don't see the inference to the claim that if I denied premise 1, that I wouldn't be able to account for knowledge, or what was your claim? I may have
So that
misconstrued it.
the preconditions of knowledge, it's not a debate about knowledge claims, it's a debate about the preconditions of the possibility of knowledge at all. So the question is about who can give an account for that, the atheist, the non-believer, the Christian, etc.
Okay, so you were making the claim that the atheist can't,
Correct.
right? That no other view but the non-Christian one could.
Right.
So, I'm just looking for why I would believe the premise 1 of your argument. And
Yeah, so that the argument is conditioned on two systems being compared. So if you're saying that you're not going to put a system up for comparison, then there's no argument. It's a systemic argument. You're saying, well, I'm not going to debate the systems. Okay, well then you're not going to respond to this argument, because this argument is about competing systems.
well, you're making claims, right? My view is irrelevant to your ability to establish your claim.
Yeah, Michael,
Right? You could show.
but the claim is contingent upon two systems being compared. So it's an argument about systems. So if you're saying I'm not going to debate systems, then you're not arguing.
I don't see where I said that, right? I just wanted to see the argument.
Yeah, the
Right, you
argument
can show-
is about the comparison of systems. So what's the system that we're going to compare to Christianity? And you're saying that I'm not going to give a system to compare.
You have to refute all systems.
No, I don't, because
Because
I can
that's
put it into a disjunctive using a logical conjunct. You know what that is?
Yeah.
It's my system versus any other system. It doesn't matter, because any other system is not my system. So my system gives this account, so feel free to voice whatever system you want. There's not an infinite number of systems, by the way.
So it's the disjunct, right? P or Q, not Q, therefore P.
It's a logical disjunct between, it's a disjunctive syllogism, and also I'm adding in a logical conjunct of the set of beliefs that constitute my worldview. So it doesn't matter if there's an atheist or whoever, put the system up against my system. That's the argument. If you're saying I don't have to argue systems, then you're not addressing my argument, because the argument is a comparison of two systems.
You have to refute every worldview.
No, I
not
don't,
just
because
mine.
there are a limited number of worldviews, because there's a limited number of spaces that the other worldviews can go, and also I can use a logical conjunct to show that I don't have to refute every other worldview.
How is it a rebuttal to say that there are a finite amount of worldviews?
Because usually the argument is that there's a potentially infinite number of worldviews, and the whole point is that no, at the basic starting point of ethics, metaphysics, and epistemology, you're very limited in the ways that you can go. So make what is your worldview?
Okay, so can you demonstrate how these non-Christian starting points are all can't account for knowledge?
Yes, that's what we're here to do. We do it all the time, done it for 20 years.
So can you do it?
Yep. Yep. So what's the system that we're comparing it to? It can't be no system, it's got to be some system. So it's a systemic level argument. What's the system that's being compared to? Pick one.
Okay, why would I have to pick one if you're making the claim?
Because the logical, it's a disjunctive syllogism that requires an opposing position. And I'm using a logical conjunct, a different thing, to show that my system is a specific set and system. So it's either my system or the other systems, because it's a system level argument.
Okay, so is the disjunct in the form of P and not P?
The disjunct is, I'll put it this way, so X is a necessary condition of Y, Y therefore X. God is the necessary precondition of knowledge, we have knowledge, therefore God. And who is the God? I'm going to use a logical conjunct to say that it's my system, the Orthodox Christian worldview, as a set of beliefs. Logical conjunct means that whatever's in the parentheses, you can say all the beliefs of my worldview, list them in the parentheses. That's the set of my system, my beliefs. And by doing that, it means it's not any other set. And it doesn't matter what you put there. It doesn't matter how many different worldviews you think there are. It's not my system. So by definition, I can put it into a logical conjunct and make it an either or.
Okay, so your argument is not in the form of P and not P, as the disjunct.
The disjunctive syllogism was, as we said, X is a necessary condition of Y, Y therefore X.
Well, that's not a disjunct, right? A disjunct normally includes an or within the first premise.
Right, so it's a disjunctive syllogism, not a disjunct. It's valid, dude.
Okay,
X is a necessary condition of Y, Y therefore X. It's not full. It's a valid form.
Jay, can I?
I agree it's valid. I don't agree that it's a disjunct.
It's a disjunctive syllogism.
Can you name the
All right,
difference
so
between
let's
a
move on.
disjunct
This
and
is not going anywhere. He's not going to force an argument.
I think this might.
You have
He's
to
not going to
know
give an
you have
argument.
to
So
know why all the
again, I'm ready
worldviews
to
can't-
give you an argument.